Now, he knows more about it than I do, so I'll bring him up right now. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Lukas Panzergrau. Hi. Welcome, Lukas.
Hi.
And that's one of the main things about the service you have to offer. It's the self-service for the engineer, right?
Yeah.
What's the big advantage?
It's time and resources. So take the knowledge of your people, lift them, and have answers within minutes and not months.
All right, so the next 10 minutes are all about that. Have fun.
Thank you very much. Yeah, hi. I'm Lucas from Trendminer, recently acquired company from Software AG. It's a small Belgian startup, or used to be. We came to the market 3 years ago, and today I'm going to talk about how Software AG wants to empower the engineers with analytics. So that's the main focus. Okay, let's have a first thing into our marketing slide, of course. So we empower our customers to turn data into value. So we're a software company. So we sell software, and the software is made to be that you use it, give it to your people, and they can do it themselves. Don't hire data scientists. Don't hire external companies. Do it yourself. And the thing behind it is, if we talk about digitalization analytics, we always scream after the data scientists. So this is the small group on the left side, the analytics team. So they can consume all the data that is in your company, but you have like a majority of people that actually understand your manufacturing processes or chemical processes. And all they can do is look at dashboards, so consume data, but they cannot work with it. So they can use a trend viewer, they can use descriptive analytics. So what is actually happening in my process, what has happened before, but they will never get an answer to why something is happening. So we always leave that to that new term data scientist, but that is not a new job. So it has been around 30 years. We all know those colleagues that understand mathematics a little bit better than the others. So we see a huge problem in focusing data in a company on a small group of people. So why not take the knowledge of all those people on the right side and let them deliver answers to the questions, to the daily questions. So why is my machine failing? Those people know, but there's also something hidden in the data, and perhaps they can interpret the data much faster. So the question was more like 3 years ago when we started with Trendminer or throwing it onto the market. The question was more, okay, how does a tool have to look like that an engineer can actually use it to do data science without the knowledge? Okay, so the answer to that is what we call self-service analytics. So empower your whole generation, your whole employees that you have in your company. Use their knowledge to analyze your processes. And I think today, so I'm from Trendminer, which is focused on the process industry, but I'm very excited to announce that the old software ARIS, probably everybody who has to do something in business knows it, has been translated to the manufacturing industry. So we can not only analyze business processes today, but also discrete processes. So, and with that, Software AG has a portfolio to offer for the process industry on the one hand and the discrete process industry on the other hand. And the advantages of such a software tooling is, they come on hand. So do not use external scientists or do not use people in their ivory tower, but use the people that actually work on the process themselves. So we call that you help the line of business. And I think the major thing behind it is no major ramp-up consulting projects. So something is happening, and 10 minutes later you have the answer. You do not open an SAP project, try to get budget to have an external consultant do it, send him data, let them come on site, and then 6 to 12 months later you have an answer. So that's not very efficient. You want to have it now. So let's have a closer look on ARIS. That's the first thing that I'm going to present you. On the one hand, that's how you once planned your manufacturing process. And that's how it looks like actually. So you can import it into an ARIS and see, okay, what steps follows after the others, and suddenly you see circulation that shouldn't be there. Yeah, you see cross links that are not very effective. You see waiting points. So discover bottlenecks in your production, and ARIS will automatically tell you where the root causes for certain behavior in your process. Okay, what that actually means is that if we look on IoT today, it's device oriented. So we look on a pump. or we look on that PLC, or on something else. But where's the connection? And the funny thing is, if you have a software like ARIS, it's not only, okay, how are they all connected, but look at the broader scope. How is my whole business connected to my machines? So from procurement to selling, that's all in one flow. But where's the bottleneck? It could be in my production, but it could be also somewhere out of this production. So with ARIS, you can draw the whole line from really the beginning of your company to the end of your company, and include the production processes. So this is the real IT-OT connection. Okay, I will not dive deep into the features that ARIS actually has to offer. Of course, it's a process discovery. That's where it all starts. So every analytics journey starts with the discovery, but it's also anomaly detection, root cause mining, and interactive visualization. That's the essentials of every analytics journey. You just have to make it easy, and you have to hide the mathematics. And you shouldn't be model focused. That's what I've learned at Trendminer. Okay, now we come to the topic where I'm actually from. So I'm a chemical engineer. I've been working in the process industry for quite a while, and then joined Trendminer. And what Trendminer does can be written out very long, or just take the blue words. Improve availability, quality, and effectiveness through self-service analytics. That's what we do. Yeah. And it's not a service. We don't offer a service. That's a software to buy, deploy it, connect it to your data sources, like a MindSphere, and start analyzing the behavior of your plants. And if we draw the whole picture of what we do today, you see the normal chain of, okay, you buy raw materials, and some process turns it into a higher product of a higher quality, right? There are a lot of questions around it, and today I will not look at the whole value chain, but we will focus on the process performance, not on the asset performance, but on the process performance. So take the broader picture with Trendminer. The key capabilities are very easy to explain. It's like it could be on every analytics solution out there, right? They all have the same buzzwords. So it's analyze, monitor, predict. It's as easy as it is. The fun thing behind it is the engineers can do it. So it's simple by, okay, the data is there. They can just mark it and ask Trendminer, what's causing that? And Trendminer will instantaneously within a millisecond tell you, okay, yeah, I see in all those instances, whenever this is happening, you have 1 hour before that a pump is failing, for example. Or the raw material quality was always different. So when you have all the data in hand, and you have a software that is based on an index and not on raw data, like you would do in Excel, for example, then you can work very fast. And so that's it. If we put it into the broader picture, of course, both is available or will be available on MindSphere. That is on the one hand, for the discrete process industry, the ARIS process mining that I've just shown you. Demo is available upstairs. And of course, also Trendminer. And if we now paint the broad picture, if we have, on the one hand, we have a manufacturing industry, on the other hand, we have process industry, Software AG is all offering that. And we can give it a phrase that we want to give our company, and that is data science for non-data scientists. And we actually deliver it now for 3 years. And yeah, so that's all. So visit our booth in the MindSphere launch. I think we are one of the first ones if you enter the big stairs. That's it. Thank you very much.
Siemens. Ingenuity for life.